children are born with potentials to be developed at specific stages in life. There are skills and lessons like potty, crawling, and speech for the child's first year of life. There are lessons and skills that must be learned at middle childhood and adolescence.
Sometimes I just wish I could be 5 years old again. I wish I would just be allowed to go through the entire primary school process, be allowed to make friends, to be allowed to play, be allowed to know the basics of math and calculations. Moving from primary 3 to GS1 is a big deal. I moved from primary 3 to GS1.
Talking about hurrying a child, I mean the basic words to look at would be hurry, and of course the child. So hurrying a child means you're pushing the child, you're compelling the child, you're driving the child out of childhood very early.
Who shall we blame for the arrested childhood development of the modern African child?
The parents are the main problem because they are the ones who are pushing their children, not schools. They push their children and they will send them to the school, and they will even convince the educationists, those who are in that school. They will tell them, oh, my child can write, my child, why she should be in that class? Move her to the next class, move her to the next class.
I left primary school from primary 4 to GSS 1. So of course I skipped 2 years of classes.
At school, maybe I was a little overwhelmed because for one, I was very small in stature, short and skinny. Most other people were at least 2 or 3 years older than me, so they all seemed like my elder sisters and brothers.
Like I said, the age gap between myself and my classmates, they were considerably older, and that meant you could be easily bullied, right? You could be bullied, I was bullied often.
There are very few children who are really outstanding geniuses. Most are just clever, doing well in school, and that I don't think should be rewarded with a double promotion, because a double promotion means they are going to be in class with children who are older than them, and there might be social consequences.
Many private schools, they have this issue of competition with other schools they have. So they want to take in students at any age. You can imagine JSS 1, 8 years is getting admission into JSS 1. School allows because they want the population, they want the money.
Well, experts confirm that the hurried child is prone to suffer social, psychological, and even physical consequences.
When you talk about hurried child, every child has what we call developmental stages of growth. And when a child who is 2 years old, 3, 4, 5, is being, hurried to take up the function of 16. For example, an 8-year-old child already in GS3. The truth is that the cognitive ability of that child, even though the person is smart and everything, when it comes to meeting with conflict and other things, will not be able to cope. So what will happen? This child may either regress. Sometimes they may suffer anxiety. Sometimes they go into what we call teenage problems like truancy. Sometimes they rebel. Sometimes they go into substance use disorder.
It's not by accident that people assume your age. In the United States, you say you are a freshman in university. They assume you are at least that they are 18 years old, But many people are entering university at 15 in Nigeria and are so mentally ill-prepared for that kind of environment. And some of them suffer trauma that affects them the rest of their lives. So it's good to get some maturity in how we evaluate these things.
Sometimes Parents go to the extent of falsifying certificates. They go and get a new certificate of birth so that their children can come into the university at age 15. That is all wrong.
I would advise parents to just allow their children to go through the normal processes.
We can safely conclude that education and the development of a child should go hand in hand.